For decades, the Umbrella Corporation became the premier leader in chemical, biochemical, and viral research and warfare. Tonight, for the first time, the elite soldier, known as Peter the Insider, will reveal and disclose how Umbrella became another bigger corporation. In this exclusive disclosure, Peter reveals chilling truth about Umbrella's experiments, mind control operations, and hybridization experiments that blur the line between human and engineered being. If you think you've seen it all, think again. The curtain is lifting. The truth is more disturbing and more real than you ever imagined.
It's a subsidiary of the Umbrella Corporation, and this RainStorm Corporation was founded in 2021. So they have been adding, bringing in another leg of problems and working with a few other companies that are recognizable, which is Rio Tinto from Australia and Norinco from China. Also, and DARPA's Division 8.
Yep.
So, developing effective standard medicaments based on high efficiency processing around recycling waste produced by humanity worldwide.
And they by the way, they officially they cooperate with Pfizer. Just by the way,
so they've kind of expanded, and they have their hands in many different aspects around and in our reality. They have chemical and biological compounds that have never been tested in this context of existence or reality until now. So they're doing all sorts of different things.
And do you know what is crazy? That they look, or they try to look as that they are good. This is making me nervous. Oh my.
My questions to both of you now. Looking at the chronology, they took major influences of what you shared about Mobius, artificial reality that was, or let's say, population was disconnected, and they simply, let's say, made a bull rush.
Give me a second. Sorry for interrupting you. I know it is very impolite, but we need to say, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Or we need to make notice. It happened, disconnection from all the matrix, all system. If you mentioned that, or when you mentioned that,
mm-hmm.
it happened in April 26th, 2020. So it will be almost 3 years for right now. Sorry for that, FYI. Sorry for that. I know it is impolite, but I need to say that.
Okay.
Sorry.
So April, right, of 2020, that went on. So, because now my question to both of you is, RainStorm Corporation with that aspect, and Shadow Group with their biochemical division, as you mentioned, Peter, run by I think it's led by Deckard.
Deckard Shaw.
Yeah.
So my question is, now those both companies as their biochemical,
they are interchanging their wisdom between both of them. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And that's the main part of the problem. And that's the main part of the problem. And you whistled, and you are right. It is, literally. Because try to think how powerful they are. It is not how powerful they can be or will be. How powerful they are, because they are doing it. They are changing, vice versa, their knowledge. Because it's like, we are having this kind of influence, that kind of influence, but then what in the world? Why we are that stupid, and we will not use this kind of stuff for our own good, our own purpose, and that's the problem. Purpose, because for them, purpose, it's their own good, but for us, it's like, what in the world? They are making whole world, but pretty much they really did one world, the whole world, the whole earth, one huge petri dish. It doesn't make any sense for me. What? And what if some sort of crazy next gen biochemical stuff will leak by accident? Give me a second. By accident, and even they will don't have antidote against that, and they will be not able, because they literally, quotes in quotes, will not be able to catch the train, so they will be not able to transfer themselves to another reality or context of existence or what. I mean, for me, is against logic.
But they are treating our reality, as you see in the last paragraph, they're treating our reality as if we're from another reality, and applying certain techniques to humanity that should have been applied toward androids or cyborgs of some sort.
Yeah, and that's my problem with them. It doesn't make any sense for me. It's like
an upgrade. They're trying to do some kind of upgrade, and
Whoa.
yeah.
So there's Jessica, the thing that you showed me, the vast amount of migrants crossing, let's say, the so-called Canada-US border, right?
Yeah.
When you shared that to me, I saw that why they're so numerous, because I saw androids were within them. So Jessica and Peter, those
I will
extra
tell you why. Give me a second. I will tell you why it is that.
Mm-hmm.
It is, quotes in quotes, rough test. So literally, like real test for a real quest for coroners, for army, for police, if they will be both for US and for Canadian ones, US ones and Canadian ones, if they will be able to differ people from androids, if they will be able to sort them out. Do you know what I mean? You wanted me to give you the truth. Bam, you have the truth. Period. I know that is bad. It is bad. I know, but I'm just saying how it is. Okay.
Yeah. So, then again, what's it called again? RSC. RSC still is buying all of that mess.
RSC, yeah. RainStorm Company. RSC. Sorry, my bad. And do you know what is absolutely crazy?
Mm-hmm.
It was umbrella, and it is rainstorm. It's sorry, it is some sort of, I don't know how can I call it. It's
so
irony. It's irony. Sorry for
that. So Peter and Jessica, so let's say those androids that are part of that, let's say that group of migrants, they're like subjects to RainStorm.
Literally subjects, but give me a second. Subject. This is first, like, let's say, hot test. Okay, will be those people. Do you know what I mean? Like police, as I said, for that ones, the coroners, and whatsoever, armies, what units whatsoever, as I said, will they be able to differ androids from alive or maybe dead, but real deal people, I mean mankind. And that's the stuff. And I'm like, and of course, defective or infected ones with all kind of crazy next gen biochemical warfare diseases and whatsoever, or maybe known diseases, diseases known to mankind but mutated. heavily mutated, and whatsoever.
Right. I just want to say something really quick, if it's okay. So I was in the grocery store in southern New Hampshire, and there was a man there that didn't look like a normal man. I mean, he had an unusual facial bone structure. He wasn't very tall. He was probably maybe a couple inches taller than I am. But he had like no eyebrows, or very light eyebrows, and just a very unusual face. And immediately he was looking at me, and I looked at him, and almost like he knew that I could identified him, and he walked away. So I'm wondering if he's one of them, Peter.
Definitely, and I will say you what happened. He immediately realized that you know who he is.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Was he an android or?
That's the stuff. He wasn't android. He's some sort of RoboCop or so. Some sort of. Do you know what I mean? Like.
So speaking on this, all right. So Peter, Jessica told me about there's so many. Let's say, I'm gonna call it traffic. So a lot of people going on again with migrants, U.S.-Mexico border. Now RainStorm Corporation's in the mix. So the intuition I'm getting at is those, let's say, subjects, individuals that were in Mexico going north towards the U.S. border.
Okay.
Were some company, I'm gonna say, unleash them, or from Area 58?
Area 58, yeah, you got it. Because technically, they just want to get home. Because technically, I don't want to say home, but Area 58, is in US, and they were, how can I say it, settled down from up from the sky down to the south, and they want to get home. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And for them, quotes in quotes, home is home, aka Area 58. It's in Nevada, yeah. But try to think what will happen with RSC, what is RainStorm Corporation, and they've got they've got a lot of DUMBs, aka not dumb that you are stupid. I mean, not only both of you guys, but our listeners, but deep underground military bases. They've got a huge network all over the United States and Canada, but mostly in US. And try to guess what will happen. It will be like invasion of those people. And those people, they don't want to be like, they don't want to make some sort of revolution in US or whatsoever. They are just kind of, how can I say it, lost in the time or in the space or whatsoever, and they want to get home for their home.
Shit, yeah.
For them home, it's not normal, how can I say it, normal town, village, town, or city or so. For them, even if there will be, for example, this is real estate, so do you know what I mean? Like either flat or home or so, and from their backyard, they are like, no, this is not home. This is not mine. I mean, no, this is your parents or your brother or your sister. It's here. No, for them, not. For them, home, it's there, down there. Do you know what I mean?
It's not at the surface.
Yes, exactly. Because they were raised either very deep down, or if it was on the ground, so as you said, surface, it was very isolated place somewhere in the wilderness, or in the mountains. This is the problem. So for US, of course, for US government, it's like, oh my god, they are making some sort of run to us or what. No, they just want to get home, and as I said, not in the surface. That's the stuff. And they are totally disoriented. They don't know how to live in the, let's say, either they don't know how to live on the surface, or they don't know how to socialize to the normal common people. They want to socialize only between themselves, because they. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, guys.
No, I'm agreeing with you, because I've just on a first-hand basis, because this summer when I was traveling, and I was traveling down south, and there were huge amounts of, we go to rest stops and we'd see them there. And it's almost like they have like a hive mind or something, and they'd be in the store, kind of communicating and looking at each other, not saying anything, and then just kind of doing things. And but yeah, it was a very little talking, and everything is like they're communicating through their eyes. And I thought, well, they don't have to do that. But it seemed like that was more comfortable for them.
This is what I'm talking about. And so many people will maybe not believe me, or not believe us, or maybe they will say that I am a fool. No, try to think, okay? Try to get in their position, or as it is saying in English, try to walk in their shoes, that you was raised or whatsoever in some sort of very isolated place and whatsoever. And if you have time to, I don't want to say to play, but to talk with the same age group of same age people, young people, and it will be only very seldom, very, very, very seldom. Mostly, there will be elders, like way much, much, much older people than you are. Do you know what I mean? So that's it. For them, quotes in quotes, normal world, for what we are considering as a normal, it's absolutely strange place.